Today is the day. I am hiking Tongariro Alpine Crossing. So it's about 4 a.m. right now, and I am drinking some coffee and getting ready. I've packed up most of my stuff I'll need for this 12-mile hike last night, but I'm just gonna kind of do a quick inventory and make sure if there's any last minute things I get to that. I am all packed up now. I'm gonna head over and drive to the point where the shuttle picks me up. The option I chose was to park at the end of the trail, take a shuttle to the beginning of it. Leaving a little bit early just to give myself, some buffer time, just in case. There's been a lot of construction everywhere I've gone when I've been driving in New Zealand. I think I just got here, and when I turn back around, the view of the sunrise with those clouds, so beautiful. Hi, good morning.
Sorry, I'm just here to double check. 7 o'clock shuttle?
Yeah, for national park shuttles.
Oh, you're the best. I wish everyone was like you. Just
Shuttle departs at 7, so I'm heading over there now. I have about 15 minutes to have everything. Good thing about the pack today is that it's gonna get lighter as the day goes on. I have 2 liters of water and quite a bit of food. We've just made it to the start of the crossing. So we're gonna navigate our way over here to the trailhead. The sun has really come out now, so I took a quick break to peel off some of my outer layers, put some sunscreen on, pull out the sunglasses, and pop open this can of iced coffee. So I haven't had this since I was in Japan. I didn't even know they sold it anywhere outside of Japan, so that was a pleasant find at the supermarket during my prep. So this is where we are, heading on to Soda Springs, and then the highest elevation is going to be 1868 meters at Red Crater, and then we'll start kind of a bit of a descent, peak back up at Blue Lake, and then pretty much descent the rest of the way. I'm taking a quick break here at Soda Springs. And for snacks, I'm gonna have this granola bar. Probably won't eat all of the grapes, but some of those as well. So we have about 1 hour until we hit the halfway point, and we're about to head up to Red Crater here. So let's keep it going. And have another snack break here. This time some jerky and a fruit leather. Gone ahead and popped open my other can of coffee here. It's getting a little bit windy, so I think that's my signal to hit the trail again, because I'm starting to get a little chilly up here. But it was a nice break, and just a little bit over a half mile, and then we will be at the halfway point. It's definitely smelling quite a bit sulfurous right now here, but you really can't beat the view. And I came from up there. This part getting down is a little bit easier. Right up there was very, like, a lot of volcanic rock and dust, and you're just kind of slip sliding away. Someone did give me a tip though on the way down. She said just like put your heels in, and that worked really effective. Officially at the halfway point. Still feeling good, still feeling energized. That second coffee is kicking in. All right, we have some outhouses here. Fortunately, I've been drinking more water, so I do actually have to pee. I was getting worried about myself. I'm loving this hike, guys. This is awesome. And here we get a nice vantage point of where the track is going. So it's kind of winding around, and I feel like you can really pick up the pace here. So that's quite nice. So you can see some steam rising there in the distance. There are some private hot springs over there. They're not accessible to the public, but that's what's kind of causing that. And while the views at the top get a lot of hype, the views coming down are quite spectacular too, quite a reward for the hard work. So I've been enjoying just kind of breezing through this. I'm right now at 5 hours and 10 minutes, and it's 9.5 miles. So I might actually be able to make it in 6 hours. We'll see. Final 2 miles here. All right, I have 1 more mile to go, about 25 minutes. If I can complete that, I can finish this hike in 6 hours. So let's see if I can do it. This part has more of like a jungle look to it. So you have all these cool ferns, a lot more shaded, which is nice to kind of get out of that sun. Because yeah, it just hit 1 p.m. So it's getting to be that hottest part of the day. We've hit this point where there's this beautiful stream. All that rain from the last week is still, flowing good. It was just a vine that tried to take me out. So I'm nearly 13 miles now. It definitely said online 12 and a half. So I'm at like 6 hours and 7 minutes. I'm officially done. I filled out a survey. They had like this guy who had an iPad at the end of the trail, and I got a free chocolate. So I feel like this was well earned. But yeah, now I have a little bit to go retrieve the rental car. But what a phenomenal experience. I'm just so glad, because I had signed up and like for the shuttle and everything last week, and the weather, there ended up being a weather event that moved in, and so I couldn't actually do the hike. And I thought about kind of going, somewhere else, doing something else. And just like in my heart of hearts, I realized like I really wanted to do that hike. And genuinely, truly, this is like one of my favorite parts of my road trip on the North Island so far. So I'm just so delighted I got to knock that one off my bucket list. What a great experience. So I'm really on cloud 9 right now.